can go without a mask since it's in a box? Okay. Y'all are in charge, not me. It's on. Because you push this. See, there's a mic right here. Yeah. Do I need to push it or it's pushed? No, it's already ready. Decided to not have to wear a mask. Good evening. How is everybody? Oh, that was pitiful. We're here in the rain with you. How is everybody? All right. This is your first pinning ceremony, right? So there is something to be excited about. Good evening, or should I say good afternoon. My name is Katie Paris, and I am the Assistant Dean of the Undergraduate and Pre-Licensure Programs. I am so delighted to join you this afternoon for this very special ceremony to welcome our new BSN students to learn about and become part of the nursing profession. I also want to welcome our online guests and family for joining us. We wish you were here in person, and hopefully soon that will happen. On behalf of the School of Nursing and the Nursing Alumni Network, I want to congratulate you on your acceptance into the UAB School of Nursing and Joint Enrollment programs. It's hard to believe, but in just a few short semesters, we're going to meet again, and I promise you're going to be much happier than you are today, because it is going to signify your completion of the nursing program. Until then, expect long nights of hard studying, lots of caffeinated drinks, exhausting clinical hours, lots of hard work to come ahead. The student next to you might have started as a stranger, but will soon become your dearest and closest friend. Along with your classmates here and the nurse leaders on this stage and the faculty that's here to support you, I encourage you to cherish all of your experiences while you're here. It will go by faster than you think, I promise. So I would now like to take a moment to recognize and introduce everyone on the stage that's presenting this evening. When I call your name, please stand. Dr. Gwen Childs, Associate Dean of Undergraduate and Pre-Licensure Education. Ms. Pepper Hoover, Chairperson, Department of Nursing Education, Wallace State Community College. Dr. Melissa Walker, Campus Chair and Joint Enrollment Coordinator, Jefferson State Community College. Dr. Nancy Claus, Director, Joint Enrollment. Dr. Brian Combs, Interim Assistant Dean for the Graduate and Clinical Education and President of the Nursing Alumni Network. Ms. Connie Hogwood, Instructor and Director, BSN Program Junior Pathway. Ms. Rachel Bruce, Instructor, BSN Program. So please, a round of applause for our guests. Please be seated. I would like to welcome Ms. Pepper Hoover from Wallace State Community College to the podium. Thank you.
It is nice to take the mask off for just a moment and greet all of you. Good evening. As an alumni of UAB and chair of the Department of Nursing Education at Wallace State Community College, it is my pleasure to join you this evening for such a special ceremony. And again, we also welcome all the friends and family that are joining us remotely. We're getting used to that in the last 2 years. We're excited to welcome our class of 14 students participating in the joint enrollment program with Wallace State and the UAB School of Nursing. By opening this pathway, these nursing students will have the ability to attain their clinical education on Wallace's campus while simultaneously completing theory coursework at UAB, thus earning the BSN degree at the same time as they complete the associate degree in nursing. As our nation faces a nursing shortage in these unprecedented times, this program promotes the state and national goals of more bachelor-prepared nurses by combining the best assets of our community college and the four-year college system. Our students will be able to fully utilize the resources offered by both campuses. I'm blessed to be able to draw from my Wallace State experience and my Blazer heritage to be part of this collaboration. I am pleased to welcome you to the nursing profession, and I look forward to working with you in the future as we continue this partnership. I will now turn it over to Dr. Melissa Walker from Jefferson State Community College.
Good afternoon and greetings from Jefferson State Community College's administration, faculty, and staff. We're honored to be a part of this ceremony. It has a great meaning to you that really may not be so clear today, but it will come about as you enter further into your nursing careers. You'll look back on this as a special moment. It is the beginning, and it is to be cherished and acknowledged as a beginning. We hope that with our joint enrollment program, again, that we, just like Ms. Hoover said, that we will offer more bachelor-prepared nurses into the workforce. I always say that the joint enrollment program is the best of both worlds. It combines the clinical skills that we really stress in our associate degree programs with the knowledge of management and leadership and theory from their bachelor's courses. And so when our graduates enter the workforce from the joint enrollment program, we really hope that they will shine, just as all of you will, and that you'll always remember your proud heritage of being a UAB alumni, and that you'll be able to come back like Ms. Hoover and I, as we both graduated from UAB. And though I can't say I truly cherished my years here, I did learn a lot. Okay, so I cherished the end a little bit more than I did the beginning, but I will say that nothing made my mom prouder than these ceremonies. This was her goal for me, and she was so very proud to be able to see me progress in my nursing career. So let this be your first step, definitely not your last. And thank you, family and friends, for being here. You missed out on a rainy drive in, but you're nice home, safe and warm, and we hope that you enjoy this ceremony. Thank you for having us this evening.
I agree with everyone else. The best thing is taking that mask off. So good evening and welcome again. You've had multiple of those today. So I am very honored to join you in this part of the ceremony. And I will be doing the white coat portion of tonight's ceremony. The white lab coat, symbolizes the trust that society places in you as a nursing student. It is the emblem of your developing nursing expertise and a sign of the critical relationship between you and your patients. The white coat represents students' professional responsibility to the healthcare profession, so always wear your white coat with pride. At this time, I ask our students to stand. Please don your white coat and prepare to read the nursing pledge that acts as a reminder that to all nurses of what is expected of them. The oath stipulated in the pledge values the need to respect human life at all times. If you will please read it with me. I solemnly pledge before God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession faithfully with the full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking. I promise to care for my clients with all the knowledge, skills, and understanding I possess. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patient under my care and hold the professional confidence entrusted to me in the practice of my profession. I will refrain from any action that might endanger the life or the health of my clients, and I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to uphold and elevate the standards of the nursing profession, as well as give my support and cooperation to all the members of the healthcare team. Congratulations. We applaud you on this journey. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Gwen Childs to the podium.
No mask. Soon we will all be here. As with everyone else, I'd like to say hello and welcome to all of our family and friends who are online watching the ceremony. We do wish you were here. And hello to all of you. You look so beautiful out there in your white coats. I would like to personally welcome you, our newest nursing students, to our school and to the profession of nursing, and to the Lamp of Learning ceremony, which formally marks the beginning of your nursing career. As I have learned more about your cohort since the beginning of the term, I am impressed with the diversity of communities and experiences you represent. I am even more impressed with what you have in common. It's the desire to provide all people with the quality health care they deserve. You're in your profession at a critical time when nurses have never been needed anymore, as we have seen during the COVID-19 pandemic. The growing health needs of populations throughout the COVID-19 pandemic continues to create one of the longest, deepest nursing shortages in our lifetime, and we need you. Today, you are joining the nursing profession during a new era of health care, with science driving new treatments, drug discoveries, and vaccines, all ever-changing with this pandemic. We see a growing interprofessional team approach to care delivery across specialties, and nursing practice is going beyond traditional practices and hospitals to communities where people live and work, using the latest technologies and discoveries to provide better coordinated treatment across healthcare continuum. You're entering the nursing workforce at a time when nursing has never been more important. As we have witnessed the courage, stamina, and application of knowledges by nurses on the front lines of the COVID-19 fight, nurses who are working to ensure accessible, equitable care for all people. As nurses, you will manage complex patient care. You will be called upon to fill gaps in primary, acute, and specialty care. You will lead and collaborate with healthcare teams for the best patient outcomes. And you will keep your eye on health for all populations. For nearly 20 years, nursing has been recognized by the Gallup poll as one of the most honest and ethical professions. This recognition comes with responsibility and requires you to uphold the highest ethical professional standards. Being a UAB-educated nurse means receiving your nursing education in one of our nation's top schools. As a UAB-educated nurse, you learn from the best of the best on interprofessional teams at one of the country's top academic health science centers, in the nation's third largest public hospital, with top-tier on-campus clinical partners, and all of this means you are uniquely positioned by your education to create the knowledge that sets the standards of care throughout the world. Our students have opportunities to help medically underserved persons in community clinics managed by the UAB School of Nursing faculty and work side by side on research projects with remarkable internationally known nurse scientists. These can help find passion for nursing practice and science, allowing you to contribute nursing knowledge and set the path for your future. As the knowledge and skills you take away from your UAB nursing education will be a beacon of hope for your patients during some of the most joyous and trying times of their lives. We hear from our patients the difference they see in hospitals and healthcare settings when they are cared for by a UAB-educated nurse. For more than 70 years, the UAB School of Nursing has shaped leaders who face the world's greatest health and patient care challenges. We have educated more than 18,000 nurse leaders, many of whom sat where you are tonight, and continue today to play an important role in transforming nursing and health care every day, especially quality health care access for all. UAB School of Nursing alumni impact health care as expert clinicians, deans, directors of nursing programs, executives, presidents of universities and companies, scientists, advanced practice nurses, faculty, and other professional leaders. The learning opportunities you have over the course of your time here will prepare you to do the same. Take advantage of all your learning opportunities here at UAB. Throughout the evolution of nursing on UAB's campus, one thing has remained the same. Nurses have always been front line of the healthcare workforce, and never has it been more crucial for frontline to be highly educated. As our newest students, it is up to you to step into your role as the future of innovation and achievement in nursing and healthcare. I encourage you to lead by example, tackling head-on growing challenges and demands in healthcare. As you embark on this next chapter in your life, I encourage you to reflect on our school's vision, innovative leaders transforming health. What will you, the future of the nursing workforce, contribute to the nursing profession and the populations we serve? We are proud to have you become part of our school's history today and continue the Lamp of Learning tradition. Thank you.
Now we get to do something fun. We're now going to proceed with the pinning portion of our ceremony this evening. First, the lamp is an international nurse symbol that is widely known to symbolize Florence Nightingale and her transforming work in the nursing profession. Her lamp became synonymous with goodwill, reliability, and compassion, which are all attributes that are highly desirable in the field of nursing today. Throughout the world, nurses form the largest single group of healthcare workers, and the availability of good nursing care in a country is a measure of the health status of that nation. At this time, I ask that each of you please pick up your pen and stand. Go ahead and unclasp the back of the pen and place your pen on the left lapel of your lab coat. Okay, stick it in the left lapel and then take the back and reclasp it. You'll have to push it a little hard to get it through that lapel and then clasp it. The Lamp of Learning pen that you received tonight is a daily reminder of the commitment you are making to do your very best and the role you will play in the lives of all your future patients. Congratulations! You may take your seat and welcome our student speaker this evening, Miss Zayla Anderson, to the podium.
Hello. Good evening, distinguished faculty, alumni, family, and friends online of the newest cohort of nursing students or our soon-to-be nurses. My name is Zayla Anderson, and it is truly an honor to be speaking to you all this evening and to share with you what is only the beginning of your nursing career. I am a 5th semester nursing student who vividly remembers sitting for my cohort's Lamp of Learning ceremony 4 semesters ago and is now counting down the days until graduation, which is 68 days to be exact, if anyone is counting. But all of you have 537 days until graduation. That may sound daunting, that may sound taunting, but in 5 long but fleeting semesters from now, this ceremony might be but a speck of your memory, where you might only remember how fancy you look in your white lab coat. But in these next few moments, I hope you will take into consideration what I'm about to say. The profession you have chosen to enter into is not one to be taken lightly. Nursing is simultaneously one of the most challenging yet extremely rewarding professions, and the program you are deservingly accepted into is no exception. Within these first few weeks of the semester, I think you have discovered the challenging part, and I wish I could tell you it gets easier, but it does not. I think by now, the excitement you felt when you first picked up your stethoscope to listen to a mannequin might be replaced by the stress of why you cannot remember pathophysiology. I think by now, the thrill of clinical might be replaced by you wishing you had more time. I can take this off. I don't know why. Sorry. I think by now the thrill of clinical might be replaced by wishing you had more time to study rather than going to clinical. And I think by now the joy you had when you received your acceptance letter is replaced by wondering if you were even capable of doing this. While it may be easy to dwell on the challenging parts, the growth you could experience by reminding yourself of the good is significant. Do not take for granted the small things you experience. Passing your check off is more than a grade. It's how you will find something critical in your patient. Going to clinical may feel inconvenient, but the excitement you have when you finally connect the dots to what you learned in class and what you see in the hospital is so surreal. And the relationships you create with the people around you could turn into lifelong relationships. Remember that what you are learning now goes beyond a textbook and a grade. It reminds you how essential you are to save someone's father, someone's mother, someone's grandfather or child. There will be days where you will watch your patient walk again, and there will be days where you are consoling a 15-year-old son who was just told there was nothing else they could do for his mom, just like I did. Nursing school will teach you the foundation, but the significance behind it is up to you. You would not be here if you could not do this, and each of you are more than capable of using your knowledge that will change the world. So, the next time you go and pick up your stethoscope, put on your scrubs, walk into class, or walk into clinical, remind yourselves why you chose nursing, and affirm in yourself the privilege and the capability you have to do it. Good luck to you all. Thank you.
Good evening, y'all. Can y'all hear me? It's so nice to be able to speak with y'all here. I'm really excited to be with y'all this evening. And Zayla, that was a great speech. Okay, so I would like to share with you an excerpt from an article by Ann Katz. She's a professor at the University of Manitoba who writes of how she would encourage those interested in the nursing career. She wrote, "I would tell them with no hesitation that nursing is the most wonderful career. I would not start with the rationale that this is a career that allows flexibility with a family, or that nurses can easily enter and leave the workforce because nurses are always needed. I would not talk about the current nursing shortage and how the possibilities are endless. I would instead tell them of the great joys and sorrows that are an inherent part of a nurse's work life, and the immense privilege of being a part of patients' lives as they struggle and triumph with the challenges that face them and their families. I would tell them that the university courses are difficult at times and often seem to have little bearing on what a nurse actually does. They should be told that an understanding will come with time, hindsight, and a little experience. I would point out that there is a book knowledge and there is real-world knowledge, and the two go hand in hand. I would tell them that they will meet registered nurses who will inspire them by their example, and on rare occasions, there will be others who will depress them with their cynicism. I would wish for them the honor of being present as a new life comes into the world and the privilege of quiet presence when another passes from the world. And I would love for them to see the speed with which a sick child gets well and returns to play, even while the parents sit exhausted. I would wish for them to be a part of a counseling session when a client has a breakthrough and see in their eyes that they have connected the dots and that change can now happen in their life. I would describe to them the feeling and satisfaction of working hard and leaving the unit knowing that they made a difference in the life of patients as well as colleagues during that shift. Today, nurses are doing more than ever and finally receiving the recognition as they consummate professionals that they are always known themselves to be. Nurses can choose to work in areas where technology is on the cutting edge, and yet we can still soothe and comfort with our hands and our hearts. We can choose to make a difference each day as caregivers, as teachers, as counselors, as creators and conduits of specialized knowledge that alters lives. In the months ahead, think about what makes you get up each day and go to school to become a nurse. It is easy to focus on the frustrations that sometimes you can forget the triumphs and the small moments that make you so proud that you are preparing to become a nurse. I hope that you will remember these words as you progress through your coursework and ask yourself, why do I want to become a nurse? The symbol of the lamp that you receive this evening is one you can wear with pride. It is now a permanent part of your official UAB student uniform. Remember that you represent the School of Nursing, UAB, and the nursing profession. I ask that all students please light your candles. As you light your candle this evening and as you begin your commitment to care, remember these words. Let me dedicate my life to the care of those who come my way. Let me touch each one with healing hand and the gentle art for which I stand. And then tonight, when day is done, let me rest in peace if I helped just one. Florence Nightingale said, "It is the unqualified result of all my experience with the sick that second only to their need of fresh air is their need of light. May each of you bring light to the lives you touch as professional nurses. Let your lamp of learning pen serve as a daily reminder of the commitment you are making to do your very best, and is also a reminder of the role you will play in the lives of all your future patients. Good luck to each of you. We look forward to your success, and we are here to help you achieve it. Please welcome Dr. Brian Combs.
Thank you all very much for having the opportunity to speak to you all. So my name is Brian Combs. I'm a 3-time graduate from the UAB School of Nursing, but I'm also the president for the Nursing Alumni Network. Although all the board cannot be here tonight to see you and meet you all, it's still an honor to welcome you all in the nursing profession, and I'm doing that for them now. I know the idea of being an alumni may feel like a long way away from you right now, and you may think it's not going to come here anytime soon, and apparently, depending on which app you're using, it's a little over 500 days, we just found out. But I look forward to the board, the faculty, we all look forward to getting to know you all as students, but more importantly, eventually as colleagues, peers, and alumni. Throughout your time here, you'll see, and as an alumni, the Nursing Alumni Network sponsors several events for our alumni to reconnect, develop new relationships, partnerships, and as well as for you all as students throughout the year. We also sponsor Today event, and including providing the lamp pens. We hope you will wear these very special pens, as you've heard, the amazing reasons why it's important for us as nurses, and especially within the School of Nursing. Wear them with pride, and that they may remind you that you are a UAB nurse, which is the best of the best. We are always looking for ways to become involved with students, faculty, alumni, and hope that you will want to be involved as well. We as a profession and as a group should always want to work together, because as a community, that's how we all improve. We all do better, we all make each other better. I look forward to getting to know all of you throughout the years. And again, welcome you to the School of Nursing, to the nursing profession. Good luck into all of your endeavors over the next 500 and so our days. And I look forward to having you join me as a fellow School of Nursing alum sometime soon. Thank you very much.
believe it or not, this concludes tonight's ceremony. Congratulations. We wish you the best in your continued journey in your program. And please, please be careful getting home tonight as the streets are wet. And safe journey. Take care. Good night.